Hi, folks. This is Nick Tockert, and I am experimenting with some of my systems. You'll notice my wireframe's a little different. My background's a little different. My layout's a little different. I wanted to get a feel for the new system I have, courtesy of Luke Stone. And here, I probably should give you a bit of a surreal. Okay, see, I have an XP pen tablet, and it is set up and is talking nice with everything else right now, which is really groovy. There's a little bit of glitch with my app, so I want to see if that's going to work. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to minimize to this for a moment. No, let's try this one. Boom. Cool. Now, it's not showing the blink on your end, I don't think. So cool. So you can see me, you can hear me, and I'm just going to do a little bit of work on here. So first thing I need to do, add a layer because we have the background. Yay! Layer 1, layer 2. We will edit, and we will say sketch. Now, this is not showing up on your end, is it? Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to have to find a different way to do that. That's interesting because you guys can only see the finished art. So that's fine. We'll do that. I'm going to select a nice happy light blue. And I need to find my glove because I will drag my fingers all over this, but I have the gloves. If not, I'll improvise a glove. So, yep, there we go. We're not doing anything really fancy. This is just a quick, very rough sketch while I get a feel for the new system. But I didn't want to not have data. So we've got audio going, we've got this going. It's not bad. I think I can. Oh, that way it zooms out. That way it zooms back in. I can't do that way. I'll do that over here. Yep. See, I have multiple systems going, so there's a lot of input going into my box, and it doesn't seem to like it. That's all right. I'm not really trying to challenge myself. I'm just throwing together a quick elf sketch. And this is the blues. The blues don't matter. The sketch layer or the blue layer does not matter. It's more about seeing, do I like how the system works? It's like, I know I'm going to need one of, where's my happy little undo button? Happy little undo button. Yeah, I will definitely need, okay, I think I can touch this stuff. Oh, cool, I can touch this stuff all day. I don't have to worry about the stupid glove. That means I can get right up in there. Yay, her eye is way too big. Now, I know there are ways to resize stuff. I haven't learned that yet. That's a bit better. Oops. That's all. I'm not playing too much with the touch sensitivity or anything like that. I'm just trying to get a feel for this character. The little necklace. Okay. Now, we're going to come here. We're going to slide the opacity down, and it's not showing it because apparently it doesn't show it when I use it. Hit OK. New layer. Blend mode. Multiply. Boom. Standard opacity. Okay. And we're going to go black. And you know what? You don't need to see me at all with this. So if I do that, let's see if it runs a little better. It may not. Drag and draw on my own. So I'm still. There's no way to move that. It's not nearly as nice as my touchscreen. There we go. Now we're just gonna black and try and try. Again, there's no wrong answer. This is not serious art. This is not commission art. This is literally my first shot with the system, mostly going. Now, I do have a much more advanced art program, but right now I'm working with one I know because I want to only really feel like I'm trying one new aspect of the system at a time. Now, I'm manipulating through the touch screen, which you really can't see, but let's do that because she seems like a cocky sort. Can I just mouse things around? I bet I can. Oh, I can. Very nice. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see. I like this. I like that line. I like that line. Where it's trying to be. I like that. I like that. The nice thing about digital art is digital art doesn't really care. If you don't like it, you don't have to. I goofed that hairline up, but that's what happens when I play with the hairline before I. Whoop, that was interesting. I hit the edge of my. System. Now, I think I'm really going to like this when I use a slightly more advanced both app that really feels in, and I'm not trying to stream while doing it, but it still feels pretty good. Let's zoom. I figured out that that's what this knob does. And once I get, oops, no, I keep bumping the, keep bumping the little button on the side of my pen. But this is literally my first time using a graphics tablet like this. I'm used to drawing on a Galaxy tablet, like an actual computer program tablet, or drawing on my touchscreen computer's actual surface, but the angle is really uncomfortable. So now I am working here. Whoop. It's a little finicky, I find. Just pull this here and dial that back. We're almost there. Have more features, and apparently she is turning. Well, when I'm just sketching like this, they can turn. Let the picture decide what it's going to do. I'm not doing this live because I can't. Well, I could actually keep track of what I'm doing down here, but I don't feel the need. Okay. Let's pull this and we'll go right here. That's nice. My glasses are in terrible shape. Let's fatten this pen out a bit. About 7? Yeah, let's see what 7 looks like. Totally excessive. Probably need 4. This is, like I said, this is not my favorite app, but oops, it does work. Wow, she looks like a stoner. No, we're not doing that. I've been spoiled by my better apps. But I'm using this because this is much closer to uh, MS Paint, which is like the OG. So we go here, we shrink this. There we are. Much better. Just keep it in between the navigational buoys a bit. I still don't like what I'm doing with that one eye, which is fine, because that's why digital art has the undo button. And we can do this, this. It's not bad, it's just not quite what I wanted to do. I can go here, add a little thickness, And no, I'm not leaving this like this. This is going to get something. I'm thinking we're going to start with one of these dudes, and one of these dudes, one of these dudes, that dude right there, that dude right there. Drawing laces is a pain, but it's also something everybody has to work on, I think. We do that to imply the knot. Yeah. Imply the knot. This is a fast sketch. This isn't a serious sketch. This is just when in doubt, draw an elf. I'm not used to the navigation of this. It suddenly, you get to the edge and it really goes. So let's just keep this simple. And I haven't changed the screen protector since Luke, so I have a new screen protector. It will make this easier. Can I just do that? Okay, so scroll wheel controls up and down. Okay. Yeah. Tablet wheel controls in and out. Side to side is still a little snaky, but it's a start. And yeah, that looks. It needs that. It needs a little bit of thickness. And yes, I know there's a problem, but we're going to fix that in a minute. We're just going to come over here. Where's our happy little eraser? Dunk. We're just going to do that. That ear can stick out, I guess. And go right back to the brush. So this is not a serious bit, but I have not done digital art drawing in a while. And I haven't been able to make my sorted systems let me do this. So while I'm experimenting, I am recording, and if it works, I will post it to my site where you can see what I do. And you can catch me when I'm doing live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on the Nicholas Tucker channel. And Friday nights on the Historical Fencing Guild channel. Where we talk about swords and shenanigans. Whoops. And we can get there. This is me just learning the ropes, but I don't believe in wasting potential content because I may be learning the ropes and getting used to how this goes, but I also may be getting some entertaining content for my viewers. And if you want to support what I do, well, let's see. Can I do this here? Feel free to hit PayPal at paypal.me/Nicholas Dockert for, to just send financial appreciation. You can also become a Patreon at patreon.com/the Historical Fencing Guild to help me keep teaching people to sword fight. I'm a man of many passions. This is really, really fast and loose. It's late, and I don't expect this to be a long drawing session, but I wanted to get a feel while my whole system seems happy of how this is going to work. Now, my hands are not terribly happy with me today, but it's not bad. Now, let's go here for a second, add a layer, and you don't get to see this process, and it kind of saddens me that you don't. I haven't quite figured out how to fix that. Bonk, blend mode, multiply, because we're just doing some easy colors. Give me big fat brush. I'm not really trying to do anything too elaborate today. What kind of color should our elf have? Well, when in doubt, I like to give elves good green. Is a nice color for elf hair. But I really like to keep the opacity down. Well, let's see, can I? Yeah, well, okay, there we go. I want a nice mint green. Let's see, how's that? Oh, I like that. And we're just throwing some mint green on her. And nothing big. This isn't project work. This is literally just screwing around because I'm not quite ready to go to bed. And I'm not using the fancy tools. Paint.net is a website where you can get this, use this app as a plugin for free, or you can pay like $7. I think I paid $7. It might be up to $12 for a really great, super simple drafting app, where a drawing app, where you don't have a lot of features, but you also don't have a lot to learn. So it's inexpensive. I'm gonna have to trim that down, and I'm gonna have to do something about that eyebrow. That's on. Let's give her a brown. Let's just play with this because I know there's a really neat shade in here. I just have to find where it lives. Let's see what this says. Oh, that's not useful at all. Well, that's not useful either. Anyway, let's see. That is not what I want for this color. But I do kind of like the bark notion of this. So I am going to do this just like that. I can't hum tunes because I'll get in trouble. I'm used to working with my tunes. It's a little weird working this quietly. And again, I could probably duplicate the layer and use the fill. You may hear my son in the background. He went to the potty because I am not in bed and he's curious as to what I'm up to. But I want to knock at least enough that I feel I've done a partial picture out. And I'm using a very minimal number of layers quite deliberately. Ooh, I don't like that. Let me. But I like to color like traditionally the line work I do. Really simple. I know this isn't cleaned up. This isn't overtly fancy, and the colors are a bit bold for my taste, so I may do a cheat when all this is said and done. But for now, I'll do this, and I may just, yeah, that's a scientific term. That's where you crop things. But for those of us who know, we know the terms to go whoosh, and then squish your hands together. Hold on. Whoosh. Yeah, I'm gonna whoosh. Yeah. But let's give her those really hot pinky. But oh no, that is not reset to full palette. Okay. There we go. Let's zoom in and mouse over. There we go. Ooh, that's a little big for what I'm doing. And you can see all the holidays. Now, if you're doing the work where you want something to look colored, like, ooh, I goofily colored it real quick, leave the holidays. If not, just come here, grab the color, go back to your mouse, we're zoomed in, just clean it up. No one has to know. Do this, do that, do this. Now, yeah, I think I'm only going to crop it to like there because I'm just giving myself enough. Yeah, like that, but it needs to be much wider. Let's just go here. How not? Just put This isn't even a complete picture. This is just playing around with some of the new stuff. I like the white. It looks very pure. Like I said, this is not meant to be a serious, but I think I'm going to do a different color for the white. Let's take that and just go and just throw it on there. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, I'm just playing. This art should be fun. Because I'm not working on posing or anything dramatic. I am working on playing. Now, we're going to go into our layers, and we're going to add a layer. We're going to come here to that layer, hit the wrench, blend mode, multiply. Right now, we're living in the land of multiply. Multiply is our friend. We'll grab this fairly light. Now, don't worry, it's going to look dark, but we're going to use the opacity cheat. Okay? Or not. That looks really good. So I kind of like the dramatic. We'll see. I'm going to play with the opacities on this quite a bit. And all I'm doing is drawing in gray, gray on a layer. What that does is it automatically adds that shade. And a good shade is a beautiful thing. Because now this goes from a fairly mundane image to a much more interesting one. Now, normally I would do the assign a a color. I might leave the white in the eyes. I realize I made a mistake. Just do this to the underbust. Little circly lines over here. Lines over here. She's not terribly busty. I forgot, so I'm going to go down to the color line. I'm going to give that necklace a blue stone. No, I didn't do anything elaborate. I'll give it dark brown kind of for that. Oh, I like that color. That color's gorgeous. We're right back here. We're right back there. It's just nice to have a limited palette. Okay, next let's get rid of these sketches. So we'll go down to the sketch line and just hide it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I didn't want to go over a half hour, so I'm okay with that. Go to the layer 3, which I have identified as my lens. I'm going to zoom in. Going to pan down. And I'm going to go. Oh, let's shrink this way down. 3. I'm going to sign it. And folks, this has been my test of my very first test of my new XP pen. Did I say it right? XP pen Artist 15.6 Pro. The app / program I'm using is paint.net 4.3.12 for anyone who's really that specific into things. And I've just done this lovely image. So what I think I will do is go image. Let's see. Canvas size. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Let me see. How to crop to. Oh, okay. Here's what we'll do. We will zoom out ever so slightly. Blink. There we go. Go to the nice old-fashioned rectangle crop. We'll grab this. We will crop to selection. Now that's the whole file. Makes it a little easier on my computer to handle. I see a couple errors I want to fix real quick because it's a little sloppier than I normally would allow. So I will come back up here, go into my color layer, grab my happy little stylus. My eyedropper tool. Get the red, have the red. Why is that not? Oh, the red, switch to the paintbrush. That's a little thin. So let's go 6 and just sort of finish this up. Get a few of those more obvious ones. We'll do the same thing with our skin tone. And we'll just get some of the more obvious. It's like I said, this isn't a finished product. This is a very quick, how do I feel about this sketch kind of deal. And then I want to grab that yellow. So again, dropper. What? There we go. Clean that up a bit. Zoom in. Move over. Let's get right here to it. Get right to there. And right to there. Now, I've got a slight problem in my lines I want to fix. So I'm back into my line layer. I've got black going. That's a little thicker than I need it to be. Only just, I want that 3 line. We're just going to thicken that out. Thicken that out. Thicken that out. All I'm doing is thickening very loosely thickening my happy little lines. And yes, I am a product of Bob Ross and some great art teachers and some, oops, goofed that up. That's okay, we can fix it. Some less than stellar art teachers, but all right. We will zoom out and I will save and export this and I'll put this up on my DA site when convenient. And then after that, we will, I'll do more with the system. Hold on, let's bring me up. Do that. That's fair. Hi. I'm going to do more with this. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you for your time. This was just a quick draw using a very simple program to make things work very nicely. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want more content like this, comment below. And otherwise, thank you for your time. You can support me by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this. Have a nice night. And remember, folks, write and draw because you can always change it and fix it later, but you can't edit a blank page.